Alright, let's get ready to figure out what project I wanted to do next. Check this out. This didn't happen under my watch. If you look down in there, oh, see down in there? You see that piece that like holds a pipe or something? That was down in there. That did not come off from anything I did, so that was laying down in there. So we're going to take that reed plate off, and to do that I got to do a bunch of stuff here. I got disconnect the throttle, I mean the shift linkage over here. And so we just need to really take this one off, and I'm gonna leave this. Is that what I'm doing? I mean, I could slide it out too, but I want to leave it kind of intact. So I'm gonna take this piece off, and then I'm gonna remember where this was at. So it's about right here. I mean, I could take this off too, I guess. Let me rethink that. Yeah, that's right. Because after he did this thing, see this little lip here of this cowling is in the way, and you can't slide the whole thing off. So you got to deal with that first, and then you got to take this off, which is the timing arm. Well, we can lay it to the side. We can lay this to the side as well. You know, we don't need to do anything with that, but we got to get this loose because this is part of the intake. And we got to get this arm off, which is part of the intake. And you got to remember how all this goes. So what you can do is take a paint pen and right here and right there, so that when you line them up, you'll remember, oh, okay, that's how it goes. So that is what I'm up against. Yeah. But just take your time on this one because it's going to take a while. We can take this apart as well, but it's going to come with this. So that's what I'm saying. Like right here and right here would be a good place to put some marks so that you can fold it back out of the way. Alright, I'll try to go with this methodical as I can, I suppose. Do a line right here. I always start the camera when I'm not ready. So I think I'm ready, but I'm not ready. So let me take this off first. This does not have a mark, which is surprising. So usually it does. So what if we make a mark? You know, just so I know where they were. I can always wipe it off. Then I need to take and put a mark right here. That'll line those guys up. It'll be part of the throttle arm. Notice I put a blanket down here. He's got a brand new cover for his boat. I don't want to just trash it, you know. So what are we looking for? 9/16? Yeah. So all I really want to do is just lay this stuff on its side, off to the side, out of the way. I believe there's like a little spacer. There's like a bunch of stuff. So just fold it kind of like this. Yeah, I think it might be missing a fiber washer. So look that up on its parts. But then we got this insert, and it's got that fiber cap, and then there's one on the back side. So you want to lose these while you're doing this. Alright, so now it lays that one down and gives us enough room. We can get to that other bolt, I believe. I can't remember, I haven't done this so long. So we can take this one loose. We can leave this one. So there's, I don't know if you, hopefully you can see it. So you think you can take that bolt back there loose, but I don't think you, oh yeah, we do need to take it loose. But I think we can, I don't know. It's a half. Let's just take it apart, see what happens. Couple gems. Yeah. He actually gave me that for Christmas. Whoop. And drop it on the floor, I mean on the ground. Okay, so this one has a washer. Oh, I dropped it. So it has a washer. So this is the one that you might want to put back in so you don't lose it. Now that gives us room for this guy, and then we can take this off. Like I said, this just is going to line us up with the center of this is all I was doing. So I'll take that off and get that out of the way, and then we'll get this off. I don't know what I did with that. What did I just do with my socket? I like my long socket, but you have to get this off because it's connected to that, you know, our intake. So I made my notch so that I kind of knew where I was at, and you know, we do have to take this off, so that's why I took this off. You know, now I may be able to just, yeah, I probably could have just left that then. There you go. So you gotta take that off. And this same thing, it's got this little barrel, and it's got a fiber washer. We just don't want to lose those. So I think what I'm going to try to do is put that back together because I didn't need to take it apart. You have to get another clip. We'll go back in there. Anyway, what I'm saying is, like, this will help with, like, figuring out what you got, you know what I mean? Like, if you start losing your parts, there's so many little, this thing is made weird, and you don't do it just right, it'll drive you crazy later on. Alright, so then what we got is this stuff, right? This is our little boiler lines. And we could take this loose, this, but we can take it loose right here, and that all can go with it. You just gotta be careful of that. So that little piece that's laying down there in the intake, it's most likely like it came loose or something, and then, you know, it got sucked through a carburetor. See, this bottom one does have to come off, so that's the only thing. And this hose is pretty old, so you know, a little silicone spray won't hurt it. And you know, the other thing we gotta do is we gotta get this disconnected from the throttle. So I get a little, I don't know, wrench or something to get that out, because that has to come with the shift. We could do this one of two ways, you know. We could leave this, and then we could just take this off. I think that's a little bit. Instead of taking this bolt off, I'll just take this, because it'll all come with it. I have a new one. So we're going through it all, man. We're tearing it all the way down. Alright, so now's a good time to take some rags. So just cut up a rag and stuff them in your intake. And then we want to clean all of this, you know, our belly over here. You know, we want to clean all that out, because once I've cleaned the carbs, all that stuff, I don't want to be sucking anything up. So I got some of this super clean degreaser. It works great, and I'm just gonna hose her down, you know, and I don't take a whole lot. Stuff is like foaming. They've got the tire cleaner too, but we're just gonna clean that off down in there, and I'm gonna spray it all over, and then I'm gonna get me I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out the hose. I'll hose it off, but I've got a little paintbrush I use, and it works great for this. So just want to clean it out real good. We'll hose it out, and then I'll get the air compressor out there, and then I think I'm gonna blow it out, and then I'm gonna go get some lunch. Clean this out. Super cleaned it out. We needed to like do just a little rag here and there, but for the most part that is all cleaned out now. Looks really good, nice and clean. So the only thing I need to do next, start cracking these bolts. And I like to start from the outside, work my way in, and go ahead and get the intake off. Now we'll have to take the starter off, release this bolt right here. So probably gonna replace the starter anyway. So probably jump over here to this side, and that'll be really the first thing I gotta do. Let's go ahead and undo this, and since I'm taking out the solenoid, might as well undo the solenoid as well. So anyway, almost ready, right? Almost ready. And probably get something to put all this stuff in. So there's kind of a lot to take off really on your intake. If you're doing a rejob on this, you know, think about it, you gotta take your carbs off and all that stuff. So Might as well just undo it. Yeah, but I might throw it in the shed, like if I ever need one, you know, or something. Just to test or something. I know it's a good one, or I might throw it away because then I don't know if they're good or if they're bad. Lots of rust. Get some WD-40 on those and let them soak. And wait for the new ones to come in. Good thing we did it. Although there's probably, you know, I don't know, we'll have to get a filler gauge and look, but I'm guessing that probably all of this is just toast, you know. Anyway, get some WD-40 and I don't know, maybe even something else. It's PV blaster. WD-40 is good because it's like a, come on. I don't know, it's got some kind of stuff in it that's supposed to get rid of moisture and rust and something. Probably just put this down on a rag. Just let it sit and soak. Alright, I'm done for the day. Figure out something else to do. Or clean up my mess and we'll see. Alright. It's still a gorgeous day today.